Hey guys, it's Matt again from Anti Hedge, here to bring you another educational crypto video. Now, before I get into it, I'm going to be talking about VRA. If you want to see more of this kind of content, definitely like the video so that way we know and we get feedback from our viewers so that we can continue to provide content that you guys enjoy. So before I get into it, I just got to say one thing. This is not financial advice. We don't accept liabilities for the loss that you might incur, and everything here is strictly for educational and news purposes. So, like I said, today we're talking about VRA. We just had a pretty big rally over the course of the last month. We broke basically 6 cents, roughly at about 6.5 cents, which is awesome. We love to see that. And I haven't actually done a technical analysis for this one, but I can tell you right now, just from looking at it, it's extremely. It's looking like it's going to be bullish, and especially too, like, look at this right here. Right here, you see a clear sign of a teacup and handle, meaning that, bam, we had the teacup, boom, we shot off. So now this looks like let's say the previous top here. I'll even break it down right here in front of you guys because I love you. Bang. So that previous top over here, roughly about 5 cents. I'll even say bring it down to 4.5 because that's what I was thinking in my head. But that's a soft wick. So technically you can map one on the soft wick and one on the hard wick to have your two floor levels rather. But as you can see here, we did the teacup and handle. We broke past the previous highs into a new previous high. And it's looking like this 4.5 to 5 cent range that I mentioned. I'll even put it down here again one more time just so you can see both wicks that I'm looking at. See here, this is the floor range. When this thing goes for its next bounce, if it breaks here, that's the next place it's hitting. If it doesn't bounce off of here, we can see it drop back. But that's roughly about the range that we're going to be at. This is our next floor. This means I can't tell you what the next ceiling is going to be yet because the floor is just starting to form, if it forms. Now, you can see here, teacup, like I mentioned, we broke out, previous all-time high, and then we mapped out the floor. The ceiling now is at about roughly 6.7, we'll even say 7 cents, roughly. So we'd have to break 7 cents for a rally to continue. Now, I can't exactly tell you what's going to happen. I'm going to have to see, A, how this chart plays out, and B, what the news related to it is. They've been talking about a listing soon, potentially on Binance, but it's just a rumor, and this could be driven based off the rumor. I'm not 100% sure yet. But I will come back and say one thing. They still have their patent published, proof of view, and a lot of people forget how important that is because they're talking now that proof of view, which is already going to be used for screening out fake views on YouTube videos and other streaming platforms, they're talking about using that for NFTs. And there's already been an influx of fake NFTs and shady things happening on NFT platforms. And that right there is definitely a big enough use case for VRA to become big. So with that in mind, that should give you an idea of how much actual, I'm even going to Google here another thing. Total NFT volume globally. I don't even think they have that by trading volume. I know OpenSea is in the billions of dollars of volume right now. But for the most part, if they actually start receiving that, it doesn't even release. There you go. Here it talks about, hold on, it's a little bit stuck here. All right, so here you go. So you see here, it's talking about like how much the volume is for these projects, and it's quite a lot of volume. And if OpenSea is breaking billions of dollars of volume, and VRA happens to be the platform that makes sure that they weed out the fraudulent NFTs, it's big market cap for VRA to potentially start getting. And if that becomes the thing that does it globally, like for all NFTs. Like let's say in the future when they're using NFTs for property or cars or this or that, if VRA is the company that's screening all that, that could potentially be huge. Now, I'm gonna keep this video brief for the most part because I just wanted to give you guys a little market update on VRA because it's one of our favorites, and you know, that's one of the reasons why I'm bullish. The proof of view being used for streaming as well as NFTs, and then just the general idea that Binance might be listing soon and other exchanges will likely follow if Binance lists. So it's a solid project. I like it a lot. It's definitely on my my top 10 list. So take care, guys.